Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd take some time out to show everyone some of the merch that I will be selling here on the channel, as well as merch that I'll be carrying in my online store. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge gamer. Obviously, I do a lot of stuff with fireworks and other hobbies. And so I wanted to do something that captivated my particular brand. I didn't want to just open up a Teespring account and just toss on some generic labels and logos that everybody else is kind of doing, and then you just buy the t-shirt and it's just mailed to you. However, I do have that, which I'll cover in another separate video. I haven't released any of that yet, but for today's video I just wanted to pay a little bit more attention to some of the products that I will be carrying. I do have something planned for the ladies in the near future, but I just wanted to share everybody, all of my particular subscribers, what I will be carrying and what I think about you guys, because I wanted you guys to have something unique. I didn't want you to have something where you could go get from other YouTubers. So this is something that I've planned to develop now for the past 2 months, and they have been quickly selling. I have a number of designs I have been developing right now. So what we have here, there's actually several different names for it. These are the Kiodiekin hobby mask. I've also referred to these as the hobby shields or pyro mask. I also have another specific name that can be used, which is also called face goggles or face shields or face shades. So here we have some of my premier items. These are two of the Kobe Bryant editions. Both of these all sell at 55 bucks right now. Some of these prices may be subject to change in the near future, but no one else is doing this. So what I decided to do, it actually took me several hours to figure out exactly how I wanted to do it and if I wanted to do it and if it would be marketable. So over here I have my own custom logo here. The first one has a rainbow background with my logo, the KDK Kiodiekin logo here. The second one is on a silver titanium metallic background. So they all stand out a little bit differently, so that way you can see it a little bit differently in the sunlight. They are all are tinted. But for those of you who may be interested in purchasing one of these, you're probably saying, well, why would I need one of these? COVID's kind of going away, a little bit. People are getting vaccinated. And so I know the original name that we came up with these were called like face shields or kind of face mask, and kind of associated with the whole COVID thing that's going on. However, they have more uses than that. So originally back in, I want to say it was at Red Apple Fireworks Demo 2019. They had a lot of wind blowing in the direction of the crowd, and we had debris hitting us in the face. I got some in my eyes and stuff. And so I was like, man, I wish I should have brought my goggles or whatever. And, that's usually a typical thing that you want to have, but I didn't have mine. And so I went with this particular model for this year, even though the wind didn't cause a problem for any of the people at the crowd. This one is clear, so you can see straight through it. This is my demo model here. I'm actually working on several different designs. So before I actually moved over to one of these, I started out here and I just used my basic clear one. But primarily the one reason why I decided to go with these and started off with the clear one, because obviously you can see it at night. It's not tinted, so if I could watch my fireworks or whatever, I didn't have anything dimming the view or obstructing my view angle or anything. But these are cool because not only does it protect your eyes, but it protects your entire face. So for those of you who may be interested in using goggles, if you cut grass or you spray pesticides around your house, if you're working on any type of hobby related project, like even if you're working on RC cars, these are something I definitely recommend that you should have. Number one, they look cool. They're stylish. You can use them for all sorts of things. But other than that, yeah, they do protect your face, which is a lot safer than just using standard goggles. Now, addition to this, you can also drive with these on. So for those of you who, if you're like me, around maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 o'clock in the afternoon, if you're traveling, wherever you're traveling and the sun is directly in your eyes, you pull down the visor in your car. Sometimes it just doesn't do the job. Well, with these, because they have a tint on them, you can safely drive with these and it totally blocks out the sun. I've used these. I was installing security cameras a few weeks ago. If you guys check out my channel, I had this on because it kept the sun entirely out of my face, entirely out of my eyes. So it has a number of uses. I was spraying pesticides around my house, and I was looking for my goggles, and I was like, man, you know what? I don't even need my goggles. I'll just go with one of these because that way it protects my face, my nose, protects my eyes, so I didn't have to worry about any of that stuff getting directly in my face. If you're cutting the grass, it'll protect you from grass that's getting your face, especially using a weed whacker. So it has a number of uses. Now, another thing that I will be working on, I have several more designs coming up in the future. For those of you who love sporting events, if you love going to the football game, like the Raiders or the Chargers, the Dodger Stadium, and you're out at one of those outside events and it has the sun, this is something I would still highly recommend for you. Again, this is not associated with COVID. This is something that's cool. You can have on your face. It'll totally block out the sun. If any of you have kids who are in at the summer league games, you guys are out there playing sports, football, baseball, park and rec, whatever the case might be. This is really good for you. If you're a football coach, I'm actually working with the football team to develop some more of these. This will work really good for you if you guys are standing out there in the hot sun and you want to have something a little bit more than standard sunshades to protect your face and protect your eyes. So just kind of moving back over here a little bit. This is my wife's. I designed this one for her. I do have the ladies in mind when it comes to merchandise. I am slowly expanding that. I am still working on some additional designs and things that I can do for this that would be really attractive to ladies. Now, this is my wife's personal one. This isn't going to be my final design, but I just wanted to give you guys an overall idea about what we're working on here on the channel. Again, this is my demo model here. I was just playing around with some stuff. So this is my test model. So before I start moving on to an additional design, I could play around with this because it's just a basic clear one or whatever. And then it just gives me some ideas about what I can do over here. So yeah, I've had a number of different YouTubers and other people get their own personal design made. I mean, I could put anything, but all of these are ready to go. They're all retail right now for $55. I do have a number of these ready to go. If you want to feel a part of this channel or get some Kiodiekin merchandise, KDK, I do have some additional designs I am working on. However, I didn't want to just fork out a bunch of designs and people really maybe, aren't interested in those. Just wanted to take my time on those. But all of the logos and graphics that you guys have seen here on the channel, I do have all of that in mind. I also have that ready to go on my Teespring account as well for additional t-shirts and merchandise. And I customize all those to make sure you guys are getting the highest quality possible. But I wanted to give something back to the community that feels unique because I didn't want you to just say, hey, I got this on Teespring. It's a standard logo and it has a t-shirt on it. I designed most of these for the most part and wanted to give everybody something unique that was really different that you won't find anywhere else. Now, moving on right over here. This is my LCD mask. Some of you have seen me wear this at Red Apple Fireworks, and as well over here on the left, we have the Mag Max Pro Tactical Face Mask. Over here, let me go ahead and turn this light off so you guys can see a little bit better. This is the LED mask. I purchased this, I believe it was on Amazon or directly through their site several months ago. These retail for $99. There's typically a price tag on them of $100 to $130. And there are two different models. I've actually talked to one of the original manufacturers of these, and there are some pretty cool things that you can do on this particular mask. Obviously, you can insert your own graphics as far as your own text, and as well as add additional logos that would help complement your overall experience. Definitely just wanted to give you guys an idea about what we're working on here. Share with you some of the passions that I love to work on and give you guys all something unique, as well as additional companies that are out there putting out cool material for you guys to enjoy. This is again is the Glowy Zoe or LED mask, and then of course this is made by Max Pro, and they also have some additional accessories for tactical gear and things of that nature that you can also get directly from their website. But that about wraps it up for me. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Check out my Etsy store, Kiodiekin Merchant. I've partnered with another company to help me market some of these materials because I can't do all this stuff myself. And again, these are currently going for $55, and I will have something eventually made for the ladies that'll be really pop and really get attention getters and glam. We're gonna maybe put some Dolce & Gabbana, maybe some Prada. We'll do something nice for the ladies. I haven't forgotten about you guys out there. But yeah, everything's going great here. I have some other designs I'm working on, and just definitely wanted to take this time out to show all of you what we are working out here on the channel, as well as additional companies we will be partnering with in regards to some of these hobby masks. But you guys all have a great day. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace out. Bye-bye.